Are we live?
Yes, we're live.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't see it pop up. I was doing a little research here. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Happy hump day.
Good morning.
There he goes. I love this sound. Gosh. Morning, right? 8:40. What's wrong?
Thank God we do this show so you get the little things that make your life good.
Because you get the ones that suck.
No, but like it's just like the little sound. You love that little sound, and I'm happy you like that little sound because it makes you happy.
Morning, Claire.
Hey, Ryan. Hey, Claire. Hey, Nora. Nora is in.
What up, Nora?
Ernesto.
Nastro.
Andrew.
Cool stuff today. Henry T, the legend, back. And then Monty at like 10:40. Monty, say it. Kratzenstein.
Yeah, Kratzenstein. He's going to join the show. A friend of mine.
Yep. We're going to talk about the Nebraska Greats Foundation with him. Happy Hump Day, Shane. It's a pretty cool organization.
Former Nebraska tight end.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was nice of you.
Aww.
I got something to say about that.
These people got to get out of there.
I got something to say about
Are you
that
bringing
when
up-
we go on
Are you
air.
going to talk about it?
I'm going to talk about it
think
because I think it's absolutely ridiculous what my aunt is deciding to do down in Tampa.
Thing ever. Oh, Shane already know. Where's the ball cap?
Where is it?
It's over there. I thought I'd go no hats. Is that all right? What do you guys think?
He asked me a question. He goes, "What's more gray, my hair or my sweatshirt?"
Yeah.
I was going to say it's about the same.
I just thought I'd try it. What do you think? Should I put the hat back on?
No.
No, I didn't ask you. I'm letting them ask. Should I put it back on or leave it off for the day?
If they tell you to put it on, take it as a sign.
Yeah, I know. No, you know what? It'll be the honesty. The honesty of the family. How do I look in these jeans? You look great.
Work
Liar.
sucks. I know.
I feel like that's your theme today.
What?
Shane said I dig it. I wear a hat almost every day too. I do. I'm nonstop hat.
Me too. Me too. Me too.
I'm gonna go off today.
Go off, man.
My hat, no hat. That's your theme today. Work sucks.
I know.
The people I work for.
It's just Blink 182. It was playing at that Padres game last night.
Mm-hmm.
Who won and can clinch tonight.
That's Ernesto. I know. We're going to talk about it.
If the Dodgers lose tonight, do they fire what's his name?
No. First segment, we're going to hodgepodge first segment probably. Playoffs. I got a story, maybe some talking points out of South Carolina football. I want to talk about that. I've been buying too many baseball hats. I told after I bought a storm. Yeah. Most of mine are golf hats, though, like Nikes or something.
This is the Morning Hookup on KFOR.
Good morning, Lincoln, Nebraska. Happy hump day. Welcome in the Morning Hookup. Bill Hooks, Will Wilson. Meal of the week, baby. My favorite day of the week. The day that keeps on giving.
What's up, No Hat Hooksy?
What's up? Look, you just nicknamed it. No Hat Hooksy Day. They like it.
I got to be nice to you because I feel like I'm going to say something about you that you're not going to like.
That's all right. Listen, I've been called worse. I've been talked about worse. There's nothing you can do.
I mean, I don't want to say it, but I have to.
Say it.
You sure you want me to say it?
Oh, are you going to pick on my hair?
No.
On my shirt?
No.
Am I fat?
Am
I upsetting you about something? Did I do something wrong?
No.
Did I lie?
No.
All right, what'd I do?
You are a terrible singer.
I am terrible. I know that. I don't claim to. I don't go out and I was singing this morning, so I was in a good mood. I am terrible.
You know what it is? You
I am
need
terrible.
to sing from your diaphragm.
I ain't doing
You're
that.
trying
I don't have
to
the
trying to
time.
do the Adam Levine falsetto, and it's not quite working.
Here's the deal. I'm not trying to do anything.
Yeah,
it's just
you
me.
are.
It's just me. It's me having fun.
I had to say that.
It's me having fun, trying to brighten people's days, have a little fun in the morning, get stuff going.
And I'm allowed to say that because I'm a fantastic singer.
Oh, wow. You're that level, huh?
Yeah.
Let's hear. I mean, what?
Well, no, now that we're on the air, I can't really do that.
Oh, okay. I can't believe you had to try to bring me down like
I'm
that.
not trying to bring you down
did.
at all. No,
That's okay.
I knew you were going to take a well.
That's okay. Good morning, everybody. Happy hump day.
What's going on?
Listen, man, we got a lot of fun stuff. We're going to hide this first segment, just all kinds of sports stories. One coming out of South Carolina, and I think more coaches should be able to do this. I think it's awesome. We got T coming up. I know you'll brighten your day up with Henry T. There's no doubt about it. And then Monty Kratenstein, let's go with that.
Yeah.
Former Nebraska tight end in the 88, 87, 88. He's going to come on and hang out with us. They've got a celebrity sports night coming up, and it's all through the Nebraska Greats Foundation.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and we've talked about the Nebraska Greats Foundation before on this show.
Yeah,
that was
they help a lot of a few years back. Yeah, Jerry Murtaugh came on and talked, but he's the chairman, founder and chairman. They go and the foundation raises money, and then they support former athletes at Nebraska. I believe just at Nebraska.
Yeah,
whether it be medical situations or whatever kind of assistance out there. And so they got an event coming up. So Monty's going to join us.
Yeah, around 10:40.
Around 10:40ish.
That'll be awesome.
Boy, I got to tell you, before we get into sports, there's dire situations happening in Florida right now.
Oh yeah,
it's sad, but it's sad before it's even started.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, because that state has already been through one. They went Helena, whatever freaking name was. Okay, went through, left damage, killed over 200 people, all the way up, right?
Helene,
whatever. Now you got Milton coming through. And the way they're talking about this storm, about 9 to 12-foot storm surges, is incredible. You're talking about they're asking people to write their names on their bodies just in case.
That's crazy.
It's nuts. It's sad. It's insane.
Oh, my God.
And it's something that is like, it's so wild. And I'm feeling for them. I'm praying for them. I know we all are, because they're like, why don't you just leave? Well, it's not that easy. And the boarding up, the gas shortages that are all probably happening, the line of people trying to get out of the state. That's not like people are like 5, 6, 7, 8 hours on roads, stuck, trying to get out, trying to, get it. And then maybe you don't have the means to even leave.
Well,
okay.
Well,
if you have the means, I wish I could if they're down there, get out. By the way, it might be too late now.
You think?
This thing's supposed to hit what, Thursday?
Yeah, well, I heard
Wednesday night, Thursday.
I heard if you're in Tampa, like tonight at 8 is when it's supposed to get really bad.
The winds, the storm surges, all the way up and down the coast from all the way up and down. Storm surges. It's incredible.
I have family in Tampa.
Yeah, you told me this morning, and look, man.
Yeah, my aunt and uncle live in Tampa.
If you're like, hey, we're gonna try to live this thing out for blah blah blah, we don't have the way to get out. I'm like, pray for you, good luck.
Yeah.
But what you told me this morning, there's no rhyme or reason why this should even.
Well, let me just say I have confidence in them. I think they know what they're doing. I hope they know what they're doing.
I really hope for everybody out there.
But they're in Tampa, and they said they're going to be staying put at their house. And the reason they gave was because their cats and dogs get car sick.
I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
I don't want to criticize.
They said that their cats and dogs have car sick, so they're not going to leave.
I don't want to criticize. I just hope they remain safe throughout this.
Me too.
Me
too.
That's all.
I was about to make a really selfish joke.
I know. Let's go to the phones real quick. Wow. Good morning on the Morning Hookup.
Hey guys. Yeah, you hit it on the head. It's Category 4 right now.
Woo! Man, that's a special storm coming.
New segment on the show. Hurricane Chronicles. Take me later, Rob. Hey, about 5 years ago, my son, we had it come across like this, and then once it gets offshore, it's nice and glassy, the waves. My son was stuck. They had the bridges closed, even though it had passed, because if it's 45 miles an hour for a minute or more, all our 11 bridges closed. So it's the intercoastal waterway you got to go over. He got on his car, paddled across the Intercoastal Waterway. The Fish and Wildlife Commission nabbed him about halfway through, got him on the boat, took him over to the other side to meet his friend. Luckily, he didn't get arrested.
Gee.
A little tight. But anyway, that's what these surfers do. They're crazy. And, Bill, you impressed me. I know you went to house parties back in the day.
Yeah.
It's time for the percolator. You know?
Got it.
And one more thing, man. Did y'all see Jeff Spicoli in his Vans hit the field goal on game day for the money?
Yeah, that was awesome.
And the relief?
That was awesome.
Jeff, yeah. And one more thing. Hey, 10.10 miles an hour for Thomas Jr. on that catch. I mean, 10.10, 100 in pads, if he could sustain that mile per hour, which, you can in 100. But speaking of which, I got a question. When is Will doing the hurdles? Woo!
Yeah, when's he doing the hurdles? Yep, that's a great question.
We're running out of time.
Triz, I did say that, and I appreciate you saying that, but I did say that, by the way, that not everybody has the means to always get away, and I understand that.
Yeah.
I totally understand that.
And unfortunately, that's, probably usually the people who
Yes.
run into the problems down there.
Yes. And I know that, and I know it's not easy to vacate your house and leave everything behind, knowing it's not going to be there when you get back, most likely.
Yeah.
I get it. But it ain't about your pets. not allowed. Okay. Sorry. Don't come at me, PETA. Okay. Seriously.
Yeah, I think we're fine.
Or you could stand some throw up in your car while you're driving away.
Yeah.
So I pray everybody there's safe if you're staying, like all that. It's an unfortunate situation that's about to occur.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man, I bet those hurricane parties are awesome though down there.
So it's crazy. Great. Speaking of that, also, boy, what about you and I were having this conversation this morning about baseball a little bit. These playoffs have been really dang good.
Really good.
Really good. And I'm sitting here as a baseball fan. I know my Braves aren't in it. Yada yada. I'm still watching when I get a chance. I'm watching these games. And they're electric. The storylines behind stuff that's going on, the pitching. Pitching has been stinking good. If you look at some of the players, some of the teams that are struggling, like I just saw Aaron Judge is hitting like just barely above 100 in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Right now, or the series. You got the Phillies are hitting about 200 as a team against the Mets right now.
Yeah.
You got Salvi out there hitting Salvi bombs.
Yeah. And
Ohtani struggling in his first playoff.
Over in the NL, I mean, you have a chance to have the underdogs clinch tonight, which is a crazy thing. Ratings are up. The ratings are up big on these playoffs. Baseball is in such a better spot than it was 2 years ago.
I mean, you got the Mets last night getting it done. They had 7-2 against the Phillies. The Mets are a good story right now, just based on where they started their season, halfway through it, and where it's at now. Boy, no blood loss between the Padres and the Dodgers. It continued last night. 6-5. Tatis hits another bomb last night in that game. Man, it's just been electric. Like as baseball networks, you got to be super excited about what's going on.
Yeah, except Bob Costas.
Well, you played yesterday. He was upset. He's from there.
Who cares?
I know. They try your best. Sometimes you try your best, but you gotta, it comes out.
Even if you do it just a little bit. I mean, he was acting like he had $5,000 on the Yankees.
Maybe.
That's ridiculous.
That'd be what's his face? Is that Al Michaels or who's the other guy?
Al
Musburger. That's it.
Oh, Brett Musburger.
Yeah, he would have had some on it today. Again, you kick it off with some playoff of baseball, afternoon style. Guardians Tigers. Well, that thing's 1-1. They're in Detroit Rock City today, baby.
Yeah.
Again, another great story of the Tigers. It could be over today. Phillies are in New York. Could be over today. In that one. That's a 4:00-ish start. And then tonight, you got 2 games tonight. How about Yankees Royals? From the K.
I'm so nervous.
Why?
Because
think about this. Here's where, like, the pitching has been really good for them.
Yeah.
You get there. I think at times in baseball, the way things fall, the way the timing is, it's perfect. Because look who's on the bump tonight for your Royals.
Seth Lugo.
At home.
Yeah.
That's just a nice scenario.
Your
dude is on the bump.
I know.
And you're getting, was it Reagan? Is that his name?
Yeah.
2 performances from him already, going back to the first. And now you're feeling good about it at the K 1-1. You stole one there in New York. here you are.
I just think back to the regular season series when New York came to KC, and I mean they lit up the yard. The Yankees did. They were hitting bombs left and right.
And there'll be a ton of Yankee fans there tonight.
You think?
Yeah, there always is there.
No.
Yes.
It's Kansas City.
Yes. Watch.
Schmitty's going to the game.
Schmitty's head of the game. He'll be doing. He's going to be checking in on Hell Varsity around. What did he say? 4:40ish.
Yeah.
From the K.
Live from the K.
And then the nightcap could be over too. How about Dodgers Padres?
Yeah. Dodgers.
They're minus 140. The Padres are tonight.
I can't believe I know the Dodgers. Didn't they win a ring? What, 2-3 years ago?
While back. Yeah.
Well, a while back.
Back.
Not
Feels,
that long
it
ago.
feels like it.
I don't know. I asked you, do you think they fire Roberts if they lose tonight? And I don't know. I think there's going to be a conversation about it.
I think the conversation could play for sure.
You have a damn good
They
roster.
spend a lot of money all the time.
Yeah.
To get one so far.
I think it'll be talked about.
Yep. So that's today. A lot of that going on. I want to ask you guys about this. I read this story about it's about the portal. Portal, players, coaches. It's out of South Carolina. I think it's an interesting topic, conversation on who's in control. Down in South Carolina, they Bangley Kamara. Okay, they call him Bangley or something. Bangley Kamara. Transfer out of Pitt, linebacker. Apparently, walked in the office on Monday and told Coach Beamer that he made up his mind that he wanted to redshirt, and I'm going to stick around. I'm going to redshirt this year. I want to be done, but I'm going to stick around.
Because you could play in 4 games.
Play in 4, stick around. Right now, this would extend the extend his career another year. It'd be like his 6th year, by the way, because he's like a 5th year with a COVID year, all this stuff. Okay, like the kid walks in and says this, like, I'm done, I'm good. I played 4. I want to come back.
Yeah.
Now, Beamer goes, timeout. That's not how this works. His job is to do the best thing possible for the team for this week and going forward. They got Alabama this week. This is a guy who come out playing the most snaps all season long, linebacker, contributing guy, who said, I think I'm good. Beamer, here's pretty much what it was. You know what? We're good. You can go. Now this kid's in the portal. How about it?
Wow. I mean, it's an interesting conversation. Is it up to the coach
By
or
the
is
way,
it up to the player?
By the way, Kamara, going back to, was the highest rated South Carolina defensive player this year.
Wow. Well, okay. I can see why the coach wanted him to stay and play, but I don't think it should be totally up to the coach whether a player redshirts or doesn't.
Apparently out on Tuesday when they walked in or whatever, his locker's empty. He's done. Beamer decided that's not how we do this, and you're out.
Well, what do you think?
I think it's crazy that kids have so much. Like, at what point? Like, you said, plan this thing out. Right? Nebraska's going through it. Every team's going through it. Like, we got kids right now that haven't played 2 games, and we're got 4 left. What do we find?
Yeah.
6 games left, right? Or we got no games. Now it's a chance where we can get some 4 games in. And this all pre-talked about, probably it should be before the season, right? Whether it be with the families, the players, all the coaches, they've decided this is the plan.
Yeah. But I'm trying to put myself in the coach's shoes. I know you have Alabama coming up, big game, whatever. If a player comes up to me and says he wants to redshirt, I'm going to have a hard time telling him no.
Now, I agree, but now think about this. How do you know, even if I redshirt, I'm actually coming back?
I guess you don't. But are you really going to tell a player that's trying to plan for his future and, trying to do what's best for him and tell him not to redshirt?
Yeah.
I don't know.
He's trying to do what's best for the team. This guy's playing well, played 30 snaps, highest snap. He's the highest graded. We're getting ready for Alabama, and you're a part of this. And he walks and goes, nah, taking my ball, I'm going home. I'm going to chill out. I'm going to chill out with you guys. I'm done. I'm going to redshirt. You good, coach?
Okay, well, I guess it is kind of fishy why he wants to all of a sudden redshirt. And Carolina's having a good season. They're not a bad team.
And Alabama's right for the getting right now.
Yeah.
Get him.
And if he's having a good season, why would he want a redshirt? I understand that, where the coach is like, okay, I don't think you're thinking this through. But on the flip side, I don't think it should be totally up to the coach whether a player redshirts or not. I think it's
gotta be like joint, but you can't just walk in and go, I'm done. I'm good.
Yep. Well,
it's just interesting. There's so many other topics we can get to at football coming up, and we'll probably get to them in the week or so or coming up. But they're talking about eliminating the national letter of intent, and that'll go to pretty much financial papers and all that. And then they've shortened the windows of transfers too. The portal went from 45 to 30 days, but they still got the spring. They will not eliminate the spring. A lot of coaches and universities want the spring portal gone.
Yeah. I'm for it.
So
I'm cool with
so
it.
much going on there. So, all right, let's take a break. And when we come back, we'll have the Husker legend, Henry T. Buchanan.
More next on the Morning Hookup on KFOR.
Hello, brothers.
We beat T to the break.
I know. What is T? This is weird.
We beat him to the break.
I'm going to ask him if he woke up late.
Hey, listen to what song's on.
I can't sing now. Now, apparently, you're going to pick on me, so I better not say anything. Now your parents taught you better. Wow. Nora, I apologize for your boyfriend today. Hope he doesn't treat you like this.
You're an easy target.
I am. That's all right. The cross I bear. Believe me, I know.
A what?
The cross that I bear.
No.
I know. Come on, T. Man, is he all right?
Oh, Hooks didn't say it yet.
Oh, sorry. Relax. Okay. Relax. That's the word. RELAX. Relax.
Everybody in the chat or everybody on the stream should go put that word into KFORnow.com.
There you go. KFORnow.com.
Everybody should do it.
Ultimate trip giveaway, 10-day Europe.
It helps us as a station.
Relax. Yeah, it does.
It makes us look good, and you could win a free trip to Europe.
Okay, don't relax. Go there now. RELAX.
Just do it during the break.
Why not?
You have
Go.
2 minutes.
Shane, thanks for the reminder.
I think I sent it to him.
I have it written down. Did you? You didn't send it to T. He hasn't texted us yet. Usually he's all on this.
Yeah, I sent it to him.
T.
He'll be here.
I don't know, man. I'm kind of worried. Kind of worried.
Europe vacation. Where would you go in Europe that you haven't been yet?
Scotland.
I would too.
Scotland.
London. I haven't been to London. I'd love to go to London,
Yeah,
but
Scotland. It's just taking straight golf clothes and my sticks, and that's it.
Man, the golf there is unbelievable.
That's what I want to do. Man, T, he's gonna miss this song.
I know.
I'm gonna text him.
No.
No,
He'll be fine.
I don't believe in it. I don't think.
Maybe work is just a little busy today. You'll be at my show. Sorry.
I'm confused.
It is.
Did we confuse him by his not coming on? In a text, maybe he thought we said he wasn't on today.
Hold on.
Welcome back to the Morning Hookup. Happy Hump Day. The song is there, but our guy's not. He's always on time. Henry T. Buchanan. I'm worried that you made him mad.
How did I make him mad?
I don't know. Are you texting him?
You want me to?
Yeah. Dude, I was ready for some joy. Joy. Pump it up, babe.
Usually he is already here with us.
I know. He's always on.
But he's a little late today, I guess.
Yeah.
What's going on with
Did you text
T?
him?
I texted him, yeah.
T, we're ready for you. T, you good?
He'll be here.
I don't know.
He'll be here. Coming up in
What's
about
up,
20 minutes.
What's up, fellas? What's up, fellas?
20 minutes, we'll have Monty Kratzenstein on with us.
I should have you bring him on, by the way. Just because the way you just said that. You're so good at it.
I think that's his name.
Did you see yesterday before T comes on, Coach Rule was in his presser? Was that yesterday, right? No, Monday. The video of him having to mess with somebody's phone.
Yeah.
We're speculating we know who it is, right?
I think I know. No, I
right.
like am 99% sure I know who it is.
T.
We got T finally.
My fault, fellas. I got mixed up on your message. I thought you wanted me on at 10:35.
Told you.
Hey, did I mean, I don't think I said it incorrectly.
Can you play the song again, though? I got to do this right. Welcome back in the morning hookup. Happy hump day. There it is.
Fellas?
Henry T. Buchanan in the house.
My bad, fellas, man. I dropped the ball on this one. My bad.
I'm sorry. It might have been my miscommunication.
No, it wasn't. You said 10:35. I thought I know you're gonna have Monty on, and but I thought you were gonna have him on at the beginning till 10:35. You're bringing me on at 10:35, so I'm just chilling at my desk working.
Listen, on Wednesday, there's only one spot for one legend, and that's at 10:15.
Yeah, we'll never push him.
My bad, fellas. My bad.
All good, man. We got you now. Nothing, man. Everything's good here. Hooksy is kind of annoyed with me.
No, I'm not. I'm not. No, I'm not. T, I want to talk. He's just picking on me. Say I can't sing and stuff. Like he just, I don't know. I think he feels like T. It's not you and I, right? It's not how you and I act. Like when people need to get a release, I'll let you know what. If you need to make me feel bad or try, then you feel better, then you just go for it. Okay. I am here for you.
But I'm willing to put you up against D Vic, man, and it'll be a landslide.
D Vic can't sing, huh?
Oh God, no, he can't even sing in the shower, man. The worst.
Look, that's bad.
That's funny.
If you can't sing in the shower,
he
don't
can't
even
sing in the shower. He sounds bad in the shower, man.
You know, opposite that, I feel like maybe future councilman Shu probably thinks he can really sing.
Well, he's more of a rapper.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. Shu can rap. I'll give him that. He can rap. You know who else can rap? A former player, Rodney Fields. He played back in the late 90s, early 2000s. The last one of Danny Nee's last teams. He could rap a little bit.
Yeah, Ryan Anderson, former he played with.
Oh yeah. Well,
he's a good musician.
Yes, he does R&B, gospel, you name it, man. He's very talented. I got a chance to see him when I was working up in Seattle. Got a chance to run into him and a couple of former Huskers, and it's always, we're everywhere. So everywhere I go, I try to connect with them. And Rodney Fields happened to come see me in Bloomington when he lives in Florida. He lives in Tampa. So I think him and his family is out of there. Let's give some thoughts and prayers for the folks out there, the residents out there in Florida, man. It's and this tornado, my bad, folks, hurricane, man, it's, back to back is just, that's different.
Way different, man. Way different. We're thinking about him for sure. T, I want to ask you about the other night. I think it was Friday night, Will. They had the opening night for Nebraska basketball, men's and women's down there at the rail yard. Ton of fans. They had some shooting exhibitions, things like that. And then Sunday, they're going to be at the Bob, by the way. They'll be at the Bob in their red, white. But go back to your days. Do you remember back when they used to do, was it Midnight Madness? Remember Midnight Madness?
They just started that. And you know who was the first school to really start that I can remember was KU.
Yep.
I remember they had a rap group or something there. It might have been Snoop Dogg. It was something crazy that they were doing. And
Snoop brought out like the money guns and the strippers.
Yeah.
Hey man, is Snoop Dogg? I mean, can we get enough of him? I mean,
No, look, he is America's people, right? He is the dude right now.
Man, oh my goodness. It just, he's always been around. He's always been talented. He's always, he's a fan favorite when it comes to the rap, from the rap world and everything. But my goodness, man. And, I can't turn on a commercial, a game show. What is he on?
He's on The Voice now.
The Voice.
The Voice, and he's doing everything, man. It's impressive, man, to have that many skills. But I did see where they're giving him a hard time. He's saying he was a lifelong Pittsburgh Steeler, and some folks are trying to call him out on that since he's from LA. But other than that, but as long as I remember, Snoop rooting for NFL has been Pittsburgh, so I got his back on that.
Yeah, but talk about your time, because obviously things have changed now. It's not Midnight Madness anymore. We go out in the rail yard area, or we have this, and now they're like relocating these scrimmages.
What I like what they're doing, the outdoor deal was pretty awesome out there, because I think they host 3-on-3s out there in the rail yard every year. So that was a great venue for that, and autograph sessions and things of that sort. But going back to the Devaney brings back a lot of memories and history there, and that's where Danny Nee did his thing, and I know it was started with what Joe Cipriano was the first coach that coached at Devaney, and then Moiba, and then Coach Nee, and so on and so forth. And I think Doc Sadler was the last coach to coach at the Devaney. And it just some great memories there. It was one of the toughest places to play at for the opponents, for us, and our fans, and I always want to give our fans a shout out. Our fans are so supportive, and just to follow two successful programs. Fred got the basketball going in the right direction. Amy Williams doing a phenomenal job with the women's program, and they are competing in the Big Ten, and the Big Ten is not a conference. I don't care if it's basketball, football, baseball, you name it, volleyball. They are very competitive. Track and field. And just to see these fans, to get the opportunity to see these kids, what we get the opportunity to see, or at least I've had the opportunity to see, work out and practice, now to get them, see them up and close and personal at a venue that everybody's familiar with, even though the volleyballs did a great job of keeping that, that tradition alive, and a lot better than we did, from that perspective, from a winning perspective, even though we won a lot there. It brings back great memories. And I remember we couldn't wait to get to regular practice, because those summer workouts, and, running the mile under 6 minutes, and running the football stadium stairs and things of that sort, the weight room, the conditioning, we were ready to get to the basketball court. So it was October 15th, I think, was the date for us, either October 15th or the end of October, I think it was, for our first official practice. And we were pretty excited. It's bigger than it was. It's bigger now than it was back then. We drew a crowd, but it was more about interest in Danny Nee and the up tempo type of basketball. They wanted to see how we would play. Coming from the Moiba, who was defensive minded, slow it down and give the ball to Dave Hoppin in the middle, and then all of a sudden Danny Nee promised get up and down court, a fast-paced game, and the fans was really looking forward to seeing how we played and the differences that they were accustomed to. But it was more from a player standpoint. It was more about, man, we're not on that track, we're not on that football stadium. Let's go ball now, and let's compete. And practices was brutal back then. It was very physical, and we went after each other. So it wasn't, even though fans were watching, man, but they didn't realize we were competing for starting positions and playing time and things that sort. So deep down inside, we had to perform, and really earn that scholarship at that time. So that's kind of my memories of that, and some great memories.
By the way, I just need to correct you. I think you said Doc was the last coach to coach at the Bob. Tim had the last season.
He did?
He did? I thought Tim
I didn't know that
had the
either.
first season at Pinnacle.
Yeah, no, he was the first to coach at Pinnacle, but his first year was the last year at the Bob.
Okay.
I didn't realize that either.
Because I knew Doc, one of the things he said in his press conference, he felt that he was promised to have the first year at the Pinnacle Bank. So I thought it was, so stand corrected.
No, it's all good, but we all miss the Bob, just like you, T. So it's going to be cool to see them back there.
I wish I could be back there for that, but I got a big wedding coming up. Not my wedding. It's Derek Vick's oldest son. Darius is getting married Saturday. So big kudos to big D Vick. He's been running ragged and calling me, asking me my opinion on some Kool-Aid, some sodas.
You just said I don't care what you wear red.
I don't know what I'm going to wear because my weight went up and down, and I don't even know if I have a suit to fit. So I'm glad you mentioned that. I got to go and make sure I got something to wear for Saturday. I can't just show up. If I show up in Husker gear, man, I think D Vick might kick me out.
Well, it's nice. It's nice you have a wedding on this Saturday during the bye week.
Well, I asked him, that was just by luck, because I asked D Vick, I said, how in the world, they've been planning this for a year. How did they know we had a bye this weekend? So it was just luck.
Huh.
Yeah,
wow.
It's awesome, man. It's perfect. So big Darius, who also was a quarterback for Ohio University, and Frank Solis was his coach.
Mm-hmm. Frank Solis,
yeah, he was a starting quarterback his senior year at Ohio University. So he played for the legendary Frank Solich. So that, some good memories. I'm looking forward to that. And he's the oldest out of his two sons. And so D Vick's pretty excited, but he's busy.
T, what did you think of the game on Saturday? A win's a win. We only won by 7, but we'll take 5-1.
Well, on the road at Rutgers undefeated. You didn't know what to expect. I know we have we're 8-1 against what are we against them? But I think we're
against Rutgers.
Yeah, I think they might have
lost to Rutgers very much. They've always been really close games, but we only lost maybe once, maybe twice.
Yeah, maybe once. It's still, we still have Raiola is the man. I mean, no matter how you slice it. And I think Matt Rule is doing a really good job of bringing this kid along. And you got different players each game. How about what's number 90's name?
James Williams.
Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness!
What a great story.
Coming out party for him. From a walk on to a straight out stud. Isaac. I always talk about Isaac Gifford, and the defense has been there all year, and our offense. With Raiola, who's just still trying to find his way. You got to remember he's a true freshman. So you got to always keep that in mind, but from my perspective and just looking at them and we're 5-1 now. We're one win away from bowl eligible, which has been 7-8 years since we've been to a bowl game, and I mean we are. It's unfortunate we're talking about this, but I'm glad we're talking about this because we could be talking about another tough year and we got things to be excited about, and fans are being starving for this success. And, we got the right quarterback, we got the right coach, and these players really, really want to compete. And I'm not going to predict for how many games we're going to win from here on, but I guarantee we're going to get that 6th win, and we're going to go to a bowl this year. And deep down inside, I feel we got a couple more under our belt. Indiana's going to be tough, though.
Tough.
Oh my goodness, man! Indiana's going to be tough. But heck, how about those upsets this weekend?
Oh boy, college football was on fire this weekend, man.
Oh man, you gotta love it. And Nebraska, and the only game I cared about was Nebraska, but I did pay attention to the other games, and it's nice to see some of those teams go down, like Alabama, because when you look at ESPN and Fox, and you just look at all these sports so-called experts, and it's just like they ride the SEC like they're like it's them and then the rest, and I just if my memory serves me correctly, Big Ten won the last, Michigan won the last national championship. So let's but we're competing. But I'm proud of the Huskers, and they probably really need this bye week to kind of recharge the batteries and get back and get in that film room, and I think we're going to see something better next week against Indiana. I'm looking forward to it.
Gee, I want to ask you before we get you out of here, man. Obviously, we're about a little over 5-6 weeks away from basketball season kicking off with its first affair. What's the anticipation level right now, 5-6 weeks? Because they're going to start, like, I just saw a tweet. It says workday, and they're at PBA right now putting in some work. But what's that like? Because now it's, all right, we got our squad here. Coach, like, it's time to go to work.
Oh, man, these kids are ready, man. Because they've been playing all summer. The ones who were in town, definitely when school started, they've been working out, conditioning. They've been getting up and down the court. Now it's time to get in there and really compete. Heck, I even got folks texting me. We're picking out games we're going to go to. I had Paul Baker, man, who's a former legend at Lincoln East, legend back with he played with Alex Stivrins and Derek Sailors and those guys. He texted me and said, "Hey, how about you and Ivan?" And Ivan's a former Husker. They both live out here. Talk about let's go to a Husker game. They want to fly back and get to a game, and everybody's excited. So not only the players, as a player perspective, man, we can't wait. And now with all these newbies, with the first year players, it's transfer portals. Now it's time to really compete. Now you're competing for playing time and starting positions, and those practices are going to get heated. And what better problem for Coach Hoiberg to have is all this talent, all this depth, and watch these kids go at it and compete for those positions and showcase their talent. And I wish I was there watching them right now. I saw them at the beginning. Everybody just getting to learn the system and everything, and booyah and high, giving hugs. And now it's going to be elbows and it's going to be physicality, and you're going to earn everything you get out there. And it's pretty exciting. And the coaching staff, man, got a lot to pick from, and the fans. I'm going to say it again, and I know I get excited about the Husker basketball every year, but I'm really excited this year, and I'm just looking forward to seeing what happens in the next couple of weeks. And I'm not even going to predict the starting lineup because you got 10 can start easily, and it's going to be 10 playing. And normally, you remember I always say, 10 or 11 will play during pre-conference play, and then they're narrowed down to 6 or 7, maybe 8 during the Big Ten conference. Man, it's going to be 10, 11 players playing all year, man. That's how good they are. So I'm just going to stick it there, and my prediction is still top 5 in the Big Ten, and I'm sticking with that. I don't care what the naysayer says. We can get it done.
Well, T-Man, we'll get you out of here, but I can tell you what, every Tuesday night, the anticipation is like Christmas morning when we get a chance to talk to you, and it gets even more and more better as we're getting closer to basketball, my friend.
Oh, I can't wait. And I can't wait. I already got a list of folks I'm calling to bring on with me, some former Huskers, man. And,
let's go.
And some of the guys who haven't been on yet. I'm going to bring some guys who haven't been on yet, and some former players, and I'm pretty excited about that. And, all day long, man, let's go Big Red, and we're all excited, man. And like I said, let's keep prayers and our thoughts and prayers with the Florida folks, and congratulations, D. Vic, with your oldest son Darius getting married on Saturday, and I'm enjoying my niece and nephew here, Quantia, she's here, and Malachi's here. He's a big sports fanatic. I should have brought him out and got him out of bed and let him say hi to y'all, but he's a young man, enjoying life, man. And tell Monty I said what's up.
I will, man. Very blessed, man. Take care of yourself, brother. We'll talk to you real soon.
All right, y'all take care, bro.
Man, Henry T. Buchanan, just a blessing to have him on, man, and just spread the love and all the great stuff that he has to say, and a lot of the basketball insight as well. So let's take a break, and we'll come back with Monty Krasenstein.
You're listening to the Morning Hookup with Bill Hooks and Will Wilson. More coming up.
Good stuff, brother.
Yeah.
Monty Krasenstein.
Yeah.
Monty Krasenstein. What?
Nothing.
Are you going to bring him on?
I don't want to say what I'm going to say next because I feel like
I've
already kind of picked on you.
That's why I say it. You know what? Finish the day out right. Finish our hour out just right. Go.
I think I need to link you and Ernesto up. I think he needs to give you a class on teases.
I was worried about saying his name. I'm working on it.
By the way, he's totally ruining our European trip contest.
I know. That's so bad.
He's turning people off of it because he's telling them it's taxed.
Can't tell you. I don't know. The key word is, hey, Ernesto, relax. RELAX.
He said he won a trip a while ago.
Ryan 840. Yeah, boy, it's funny, man. The Bob has special memories, I know, for a lot of people.
And by the way, I don't even know if we're saying Monty's last name correctly.
We're gonna ask him. He needs a nickname.
Yeah.
Monty Christ. That's funny. Krat. I think you should do this next segment.
No, he asked if he can come on, and I said, yeah, sure. He's a good dude.
I found an article.
He's a good friend of my mom.
I found an article about him a little bit back in not too long ago, by the way.
But this foundation they have, though, they really do.
They help a lot of people.
Good
man.
things.
A lot of former athletes, man.
Jerry Murtaugh came on. What Hook said it had to have been 2 years ago.
Couple
when
years,
he
yeah.
came on, and he was talking about the Nebraska Greats Foundation, and he told a story about this football player who got invited to a banquet, and it was freezing cold outside, and he walked. Then he said, I think he said he walked from like Lincoln to somewhere in Omaha.
Something crazy.
It was just a hell of a story.
I mean, it's got story upon stories about how. And it's not just like Nebraska football or Nebraska sports. There's a lot of great stories. And if you go on their website, it's nebraskagreatsfoundation.org. You can go check it out. There's one about basketball. Wayne State basketball standout receives a grant. And there's so many stories on there. There's like 15 pages of stories of what they do. Midland University receives, it's just all over the state, man. Hey, get the pronunciation. Do we got it?
Don't talk.
Was a clear black night, a clear white moon. Warren G was on the streets trying to conceal.
Welcome back in the morning hookup. Happy Hump Day. Special thanks there to Henry T. Buchanan, the legend, always hanging out with us. Now we're gonna bring on. Oh, but I'm gonna try it, Monty. I'm gonna try this. I think you really need a nickname, but is it Kratenstein? How close?
Absolutely. It's not that hard, Will. I mean, it's 3 syllables. Even dumb guys like me can learn how to spell it by 7th grade.
Well, it's good to talk to you again, man. And I think the last time I saw you was half a year ago, maybe at my mom's convention. But it's good to hear from you. How's life with you?
Really good, really good. Busy as always. Got my real job. Got a little, football season to watch, which is pretty exciting. It's been kind of fun. And I don't know if you're aware of that. I don't know that your job entails too much football talk, I'm sure. But and then this celebrity sports night in the Nebraska Great stuff that we're going to talk about. So a lot of stuff going on, Will.
Yeah, that's exciting. Bill, go ahead.
Yeah, Monty, I want to ask you a question. Obviously, we want to talk a little football, and then we'll get into the really good stuff. But I always think back, because obviously you played at Nebraska, a big Nebraska fan. I found an article that wasn't too long ago about when you fell in love with Nebraska football. And it was at age 6, I believe, right? I think there's such cool moments when people find their love and passion for a sport, a journey, or whatever. And I love to hear those stories. But, man, you were 6 at your grandparents' house.
Yeah, that was kind of interesting. Annie did a great job with that story, as she talked about a lot of Nebraska born and bred players. But my situation is just like a lot of them, where I was a fan first and never really thought that I could or would ever be able to play. And then once I had the opportunity to play, probably squeeze as much out of that as I could, and had a very didn't have a great career maybe from a statistic standpoint, but just the people that I meet and the relationships and all those sorts of things have been the absolute best. And then, I coached for a while, coached high school sports for a while, and refereed basketball. And so I have a lot of different perspectives of Nebraska sports. But I did start, I tell the story of Jeff, first game I do remember is the one game of the century, and Jeff Kinney and Jerry Taggy and the boys. And so that's pretty cool first memory.
Awesome. And also, Monty, I want to ask you about the love of Nebraska and what Nebraska does. Obviously, you played there, great memories, but post that, I see so many former players whether it be any sport, that you look at, you go, man, they play for Nebraska, they live here, they love it here, and the university continues to love and support you back.
I tell people all the time that if you do things the right way, in life in general, but especially if you're an athlete in Nebraska, if you do things the right way, meet the right people, work hard, do the right things, that it will take care of you your whole life. And that's absolutely been the case. I've had the opportunity to be part of quite a few different things, Nebraska greats and teammates and a lot of those things that kind of tie the different generations, different decades together. And it is just absolutely spectacular. And I'm still a fan of some of the guys that I admired. And then I've been fortunate enough where, I've met a lot of the current players and went through some different events we've had, and they're just easy guys to root for. So yeah, it's a cliche, but it's a lifelong sort of thing. It's real brotherhood that's involved in the whole process.
Well, Monty, let's talk about the Nebraska Greats Foundation. A few years ago, we had Jerry Murtaugh on the show, and he kind of talked about it, and he shared a great story of how it kind of developed. But talk about what the Nebraska Greats Foundation is, what you guys do, and you guys have a good event coming up.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, if you had Mert on, I hope you had that mute button on at some point, because sometimes he gets excited and says words you can't say on the radio. But no, he's very passionate about it. He's the founder of the foundation, the organization. We've been doing this for a long time. I've been fortunate enough to be part of it for, I think, about 6 years, and then met some incredible people along the way. And basically what we're doing is just helping former athletes that run into some bad situations. We help with medical bills. We help with some insurance costs, some other expenses that are tied into, former athletes that just can't help themselves. And that's been a really, really great thing. I've served with some incredible leaders on the board over the last few years. We have events that, like I said, tie in future players, former players, current players. It's just a really, really good thing. And the most important thing is we're helping people. We're helping people that need help. And that's something with all the organization and all the money raising and all the stuff that goes with being in a foundation. We can't forget that, the people we're helping are people that really, really are going through a tough time in our lives.
Monica, can you also talk about who you serve in this with this organization? Because I think a lot of people might go, well, it's Nebraska, just the Cornhuskers, but it's way bigger than that.
100%. If you go into NebraskaGreatsFoundation.org, you will see in the top left-hand corner our logo, and that logo is representative of all the universities, four-year universities and colleges in Nebraska that we serve. Certainly because, we do Husker events, upcoming, and it's during football season, that gets most attention. But there's a really great website on that NebraskaGreatsFoundation.org where you can look at the people that we've helped, and it's everywhere from Peru State to Chadron to Kearney and to old Dana College, which doesn't exist anymore, and UNO, and of course former Huskers. And so any four-year athlete that's lettered a four-year college in Nebraska that meets the financial need and needs some help, we'll certainly help them out. And we've got a long list of people and some really, really inspirational stories along the way.
Well, Monty, you guys have a good event coming up, Celebrity Sports Night. This sounds like a lot of fun on the 15th. Talk about what you guys are doing on the 15th.
Well, the lineup kind of speaks to how important this is. We were able to get the athletic directors from the three largest universities, Troy Dannon, of course, Creighton, UNO. They are panel discussion with them, certainly. And then we're going to give a Andre Franklin Award we give every year to someone who has contributed greatly to the foundation, either with their service. And Eric Crouch is getting that award, of course. He and I have served on this board for about 6 years together, and it's just the most humble guy you've ever met in your life, and really the service-oriented guy. And Frank Solich is coming back to tell some stories and help present that award. So we do have a great event. It's always fun. They have live and silent auction items, and we'll have about 400 people there just telling stories and honoring some of the recipients that we've had in the past, and the recipients we're going to give money to in the future.
Very good. Now, remind people where they can go to get more information on this event and how can they attend.
NebraskaGreatsFoundation.org is the website. It's on we got it on the first part of the page. Any of the socials, from Twitter to Instagram to Facebook on Nebraska Greats. You click on there. October 15th next week, Relevant Center in Elkhorn, and I know having the event in Omaha. The audience is a little bit more Omaha centered, but one of the things I want to speak with Lincoln people is we do have some different events in Lincoln, and there's a lot of things that we're doing in all of the places where people live in Nebraska. We are always looking for other recipients, and our best way of finding recipients is word of mouth. We deal with a lot of athletes who have a lot of pride, and sometimes they don't want to ask for help. And so, if anybody out there in your listening audience knows of a former letter winner from a school in Nebraska that needs some help, get them in touch with us. We also have a link on our website there where you can get in touch with us. And we'd love to have a more Wesleyan athletes, former Wesleyan athletes, or Doane or York, and all those universities and colleges we've served in the past, and we'd like to continue to do that.
Well, Monty, man, we appreciate your time, and I think it goes without saying that a lot of people are grateful for this organization and what you guys do, and just helping so many former players and whatever out there. So, man, again, we appreciate you. Take care of yourself, and we'll talk to you soon.
Well, I appreciate the time. We look forward to talking to you more. We'll talk some X's and O's and football next time we talk. All right.
That sounds good, Monty.
Right, man. Take care.
We'll see you later, man.
Thanks, Monty.
All right. Love it. Thanks, buddy.
Good stuff there, man, from Monty as well. You can go to NebraskaGreatsFoundation.org.
Yes.
To get all the information you need, maybe to be a part of it, to buy tickets, even if it's just go read the stories. There's some great stuff there. So
yeah, Monty's a good dude, and actually, we appreciate him joining. He told me he was I think in the hospital waiting room. His mom is there, so I hope everything's okay with her. Hooks, we got about 2 minutes left.
2 minutes, man. What is going on in the world? So stories that we missed.
Well, I just hope let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it.
The stories we miss. The morning hookup.
Boy, Texans got some bad news. Nico Collins 4 games out, hamstring. What? Yeah, just when they were getting going, man, they get a big loss.
Wow,
big loss. Nico Collins out. Also, again in that world. Sounds like, again, also Devontae Adams out again. 2 straight games, hamstring out.
Yep. Wow.
Well, a lot of people said this could be, he's probably played his last game as a Raider.
He could have. I mean, if he is healthy, would he?
He's rehabbing for someone else right now.
Yeah. The Jets? Maybe?
Jets, question mark?
The Jets, maybe? That's interesting. I hope the Royals win tonight.
I hope they do, too.
I'm nervous about it.
I really do. Well, I'm pulling for you. I am.
Playoff baseball in KC. I've only seen it once.
I know. Schmitty's going to get a chance to go. That's crazy.
Yeah, Schmitty's going to the game. I'm so jealous.
Yeah. The more and more you read about the Jet stuff, by the way, it's interesting that Woody Johns came out and said it was solely his idea to fire the coach. He took the blame for it. Not the blame, but he took the decision up top. Also, it sounded like Saleh had considered firing Hackett before he got it.
Saleh.
I said Saleh. Saleh. Like, he should have acted quicker, bro.
I know. Would it help? Probably not.
I don't know. Doubt it. Doubt it.
Wow.
Tomorrow we'll be picking you some winners. Marco D'Angelo, wagertalk.com. Also, Ask Will Anything is back. Can't wait. And Thursday Night Football Talk. Major League Baseball Talk. Whole lot of you guys. Relax, by the way. You got about 5.5 minutes, or that word goes away. RELAX. Relax. Well, enjoy your day today, sir.
I will.
Low wins. That's what I'll tell you.
Good.
You guys have a great Wednesday. We'll catch you on a Thursday.